Hello Crystal Souls and welcome to the Picky Card Reading. Today I'm going to be talking about your love chapter. If you're single, this is meant for you. If you're into my channel, welcome. If you want, you can join a beautiful family and subscribe down below. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description or the pinned comment. Same thing for following me on TikTok, and if you want some meditations exclusively just for you. So for today's reading, as you can see, I have 3 piles available. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. When you are ready, give it a timestamp in the comments down below. Today I'm going to be shuffling with you using charms, stickers, messages, a zodiac grid as well, so we can get all the information that we need about this person which is coming for you. So take your time now, meditate if you want, and I'll find you on your pile. Okay, so pile number 1, let's see what's coming for you with your love life. So first of all, with this card, you picked this one for a reason. What you can see on this one is do something for him. So that can be a hint for you to do a special thing or text a person to make the person aware that you are actually interested. Here you can see Instagram, but that can also be a hint that you may be connecting with this person or may connect later on with this person on social medias, maybe Instagram, or that can be another platform. It really doesn't matter. But really, I'm saying that you may target this person because you are really liking their content or what they are, feeling the urge to share or what they may share with you. So that's especially the interest I'm getting here. There are 2 lucky clovers appearing as well, so that can also be the hint that you may feel lucky to be with this person, or it's okay to have this person's influence in your life. But definitely I'm seeing some internet social interaction or maybe some attraction in the beginning that may make you fall in love or be interested about the person. But do something for him or her, okay? There's something that, maybe this person may like. That can be a comment, that can be showing that you are interested, or, if you have this person around you, that can be doing something especially for this person that will be appreciated, for sure. Okay, so the next card, first of all, we have the High Priestess. So right away what I'm saying is that this relationship is meant to be happening. Because for me, the High Priestess talks about spirituality or soul-to-soul connection, intuition as well. So this is also inspiring yourself to be trusting your intuition and knowing what is meant to come. This person can also be mysterious as well, because the High Priestess is mysterious or full of mysteries. And I think this is also what may attract yourself, with this person, because maybe what the person past maybe just one of a kind or very original, and you may just be very attracted about what this person may share. But there's always a part of like the unknown or mysterious, and that's something that may trigger yourself or just interest yourself. So the High Priestess here, you can see 3 figures, and that represents the cycle of the moon as well. It could also be that you may attract this person during an important time when, it's a new moon, a full moon, or when this is important related to the moon. And when recording is the full moon, so I'm not sure, but maybe this can be a sign for you. And for the full moon, it's especially for me about completing something, completion, attracting something to something grand. And as for the new moon, that's like a new start, new, fresh, energy. So that can also be the hint, if you want to complete something with somebody, maybe the full moon may be more powerful for you. And now if you want to be attracting someone new into your life, maybe the new moon may be the best time for you to wish for that new person to come. But with the 3 figures, I'm kind of getting 3 of Cups type of vibe, and this is friendship. Even the pink color is actually related to friendship, so that can also be a friend around you. But like I said, someone who's going to be mysterious, one of a kind, and just very interesting. As for the next one, we have the 2 of Cups, okay? So, that is just showing the potential in that relationship, which is true love. So, what I'm getting here for you is that, you may fall for this person because they are very original, or just because they have something very unique to share. They're mysterious, they are also very intuitive, or they may be interested about spirituality or the love attraction and, all these things that you are probably attracted as well. And so you're attracting somebody who is just like you. Because the two cups, sorry, the two cups actually are similar. So that shows that this mirrored energy, you know, this connection with the person which is going to be effortless and in flow, because you two are actually perfect for each other. So two, unity, of course, and we add the High Priestess here. And for me, this is the second card in tarot as well. So that is just actually very connected. The fact that it's like two, you can also see 222 everywhere, which is announcing a divine union, divine relationship, but definitely somebody who is going to reflect a lot about you, who is going to be truly, truly in love with you, and you'll feel it. You'll feel that they are invested, very giving as well, because the cups, you know, they're flowing. The waterfall is coming out of the cups. So definitely that person who has enough to give, who is ready emotionally to be in a relationship, and who is invested just as much as you. Let me see some hints as well. There are stars all around. So this can also be your guides all around, protecting or just kind of pushing you towards a certain person. So if you feel guided towards a person, if you feel that attraction or emotional attachment to somebody, this is because it is meant to be. But with the waterfall coming out of the cup, or just that flow, it shows to me somebody who is going to be very open with their feelings, very generous, and wanting you to feel that love and wanting you to feel that warmth as well. So let's see what the next cards. So I'm going to be shuffling you. So let's see what's coming in this relationship, what you can expect. Just holding the cards weirdly, so I'm not surprised. They're falling. Okay. Sisterhood. Can you see the synchronicity? I talked about friendship, circle, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I was tapping into the energy already. Sorry, I'm spoiling you guys, but I mean, this is just amplifying the energy, telling you, yes, this may be a friend, because this is friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. And with the mermaids on top of the boat, this can also be a travel. This can be maybe planning for a weekend all together, maybe with a friend, or that can also be something that just feels natural, and maybe around the person may feel like family, or you are from the same soul family, so it can be attracting a soulmate or sisterhood. You know, that can also be, like I said, this relationship starting as friendship because you have a lot in common, because you can see yourself in this person, and then with time and effort this will develop as a loving relationship. And we have blue as a dominant color, and blue is about communication. So I feel like the way you express yourself, especially emotionally, it will be appreciated but also welcomed and valued. But that will be your strength and your glue in that relationship. And again, blue, as you can see. So this is Coral's wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over a great period of time. So it is going to be something, some type of relationship you have to put some work into. I'm not saying this is not love at first sight. It can be, but this will develop with time. So that can be encountering some blocks on the road sometimes, but working out that, you know, that situation all together. I think if you are somebody who tend to be very impatient and want to quit really quickly when you're not met, you know, at your level, it may be more difficult for you, because this person, you know, in relationships you need adaptation, you need to work together, you need to also see, you know, what you can all do together and picture a future that is co-created. So if you're the one who is like, okay, I built that, so where are you at, it's gonna be too bossy for this person to even catch up. So instead, just encourage the person when, you know, you see that they are doing something special for you or they are improving. But if you are somebody who is more of a, you know, like just be that or just do this, I feel this will create more tension and just probably just end your relationship. So stay patient and welcome the effort of the person. So let's see. So these can be qualities and traits about the person you are welcoming at the moment. So let's see. Okay, that's way too much. So I'll continue to shuffle. Okay, so we have one here, which is caring. So somebody's going to be here cuddling you, maybe cooking for you in the morning, or could be a great cook, or you can be the one. I don't know, but the other person, if you are the cook, is going to appreciate it. Or if they are, then you may just appreciate that, they have that skill, or just that they're very caring enough to do special things for you. So one more trait from this person. Okay. Possessive. Okay. I was kind of getting bossy type of energy. I'm not sure if this is coming from you or from the person, but just be aware. One of you may just be like, that's mine, and, really show that you are the one I want. So, of course, that can be appreciated. For some, you may just, desire more freedom. You don't want to be possessed. But, I don't know. Maybe this is something you can work on and just make the person aware, I'm free, but we can appreciate that time together. Okay, so let's see. So these will be showing you places. So places where you can be encountering the person, or maybe where this person is coming from. Okay, so we have two of them are from the beach, the sea. And as for this one, you can see an airplane. So that can also be a code, traveling overseas. Even here you have the sea appearing on the card. Beach vibes, definitely. It can be California. This is what popped to my mind. We also have beaches like this in Portugal. So it could be, for me, Portugal, especially Lisbon, is kind of like the European Hollywood. So I don't know, but this can be. And for the path appearing here, it's kind of like, because this is meant to be, you may just feel like this is effortless, or this was like a path created just for you to meet or to be together. So that can also be the feeling of like, okay, there's an open door to be with this person, or open path for me to cross this one and just meet the person. As for the airplane, this is something taking off, so something working. And as for the wave, I'm kind of getting this as things coming in waves. Sometimes it can be in and sometimes it can be out. But I think this is also because one of you may be a bit more hesitant in the beginning, or maybe the two of you. And this is because I think you may have been experiencing a lot of relationships that may, have been creating this insecurity or just this resistance. But the more you trust the flow, and this is what you could see with the Two of Cups. The more you trust it, the easier it's going to be for you to just surrender and appreciate the wave, that comes with, that passionate relationship. Could also be a water sign, again, we have a lot of water here. So, but we'll see with the zodiac grid afterward. So just placing them here. Alright, so let's continue. I'm going to be now picking some couple cards and then some messages. So we'll see. Okay, that came really fast. So we have, can't you stay with me? Ooh, so maybe there's already a connection between you two. This person wants you to stay. But also I think in the beginning, when starting to connect and bond, you may just feel like you want to stay with a person, or they may want you, they may be a keeper. They want you to stick around. And as for this one, you are special to me. So, and I think you'll feel it. You'll feel that you are appreciated, loved, welcomed by this person. And it's going to be felt for sure. That you are special, that you are one of a kind, that this person really values what you can offer and who you are. So let's see messages from this person, what this person wants to say to you. I don't want to hear your excuses. Okay. Alright, I guess, I don't know, there's some situation here. Of course, just take what resonates with you. Sometimes it may not be the situation. So, one more message from this person. Okay, two of them then. Don't be cruel to me. And are you still going to ignore me? So that's the energy. I feel like you two are already connecting for the majority, and you may just, kind of want this connection to be evolving in a way that's like, okay, I see you, I value you, I know how you feel, so I'm not gonna torture yourself or just make you feel bad. but instead I'm gonna open up and be true to you. You know, I guess that's especially what this person wants, and maybe what you want as well. I think that's a lot more mature to do that instead of just like, you know, not responding or kind of ignoring the person, unless you need that time alone and you make that aware, and tell the person, you know what, I still need to process everything and to have some time for myself so I can reflect on this, and so we can work it out maybe later. But just playing distant just to hurt the person, I think it's just an old game. Don't do this, because you don't want to be in that situation, of course, so don't do that to anyone, especially if you like them. So let's see with the tiny messages now. More messages, but that can also be messages from your higher self, your spirit guides, or the person. Okay, so we have, she's gonna forever say, I got this, even with tears in her eyes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm open to whatever plan the universe has in store for me. So trusting the universe in the process of manifesting this person, very powerful. And here we have a reminder. Try to be happy with little things. Okay, so appreciating all the little things. And not just with that relationship, it's also with, you know, what you can experience, what you can do, your achievements, you know, all of that. Not, you know, a relationship is a plus. It shouldn't be your everything. So try to see what makes you happy also beyond that connection, or just beyond love in general. So let's see now the zodiac of the person. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we have Virgo, Libra, Leo, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. A little bit of Pisces as well. So these are the signs, of course, that can be beyond it. But this is all I can see on the grid. So now let's continue with the other techniques. Let's go. So palm of one, let's see some letters and words. So of course these will be hints. Oh, we have a trip, sport, EA Sports, I don't know. And we have precious, DST. We have tea, can also be a tea party, I don't know. Or maybe somebody who likes tea. OL. This is a flower where actually kings were using this flower. So that can also be maybe a king energy. And hint, we have do. Dots. And it's like the dots that actually, if you link them, it leads to you. Leah can also be a name. We have the sea as well. Let's see what else. We have a lot. So somebody was a lot, who is abandoned. That's all I can see, but of course if you see anything you can write it down in the comments to help other people. Let's see now your charms. Okay, so TI. I heard information for this one. So it could be somebody who is in the fashion industry, or that can also be showing you that this person will always wear love, let's say, or just deliver love. We have wish. Could be somebody you wish to be with. We have a direction. Could also be somebody who lives next to the sea. Somebody who is blooming beautifully, or that can talk about beauty. Cancer. I mean, we have the High Priestess, and we have again the Owl, which talks about intuition. So if your intuition is telling you that's the one and you want to stick with them or just start to connect with them, do so. Again, beauty with the peacock. yeah, somebody who's going to be very attractive, or you may be attracted about this person. And here we have the spoon, and the spoon talks about, for me, this talks about abundance. Someone was enough to give to you, and it was going to be very generous with all they can provide. So let's see now your stickers. Okay, so we have meditation. So we can be using meditation to manifest this person. This I see as somebody who may want to follow your steps, or you may follow them maybe on social media, because we have the phone. And here this is written, stay away from people that leave you feeling what the heck? Okay, so yeah, if they make you feel that way, maybe this is a closed door. But if you feel there's a possibility, keep on walking, keep going. Wow. Good things take time. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Jazz club could also be somebody who likes that music, or could be a musician. Again, fashion popped, and we saw this with that charm. Could be a model, could be someone who likes fashion. Maybe someone is hesitant here with that relationship, even though they're impressed. So yeah, if they're hesitant, maybe this is why they make you feel that way. You see what I mean? So, relax, shine on your own, and if they see that spark, they'll come to you. Don't force things, just trust. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write, I claim to welcome this beautiful person into your life. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below, and I will see you on my next reading. So part number 2, let's see what's coming in your love life. What is coming for you the next chapter? So first with this card. The dominant color, as you can see, that's just blue. So blue is about imagination. This can be a creative. So this can also be somebody who is going to be very soft, a softie, or soft with the way that they may express themselves. Because the throat chakra is blue, and here you have the blue color. Now for the cat appearing, and the way he's cuddling this one. I think that's also somebody who may really appreciate, hugs or just caresses and tactility in general. Now, with the cat, this can be related to the personality of the person. And the cat is representing the introverted side of people. So that can be somebody who's a bit more shy, a bit more distant in the beginning, but after, connecting with you, he may or she may just feel more comfortable afterward to be expressing himself or herself fully. But in the beginning, I feel like that will be a process, because you need to trust, or they need to trust you. But yeah, you will just feel it. But I think there's a bit of shyness here. So for this card, we have the 9 of vessels, so the 9 of cups. This talks about comfort, also confidence as well. So this could also be what you are trying to manifest, because I'm seeing like a spell work, or I don't know, but some collection of tools or ingredients and things that can also be healing energy. So healing before being in this comfortable relationship, and that can be because you've been in very difficult and heavy relationships. Now what you're targeting is especially somebody who will be just like that, so very caring, gentle, very soft, maybe a bit shy, because you may appreciate the fact that this person is not going to be, even though we have confidence here, it's the type of confidence that's not like too bossy, or in a way that's like, I'm better than anybody. No, not that type. So you're attracting somebody who is very humble, very gentle, very attentive to others, but also very generous and very giving. Because I'm kind of getting with the drawers being open, somebody will open up little by little to you and give to you all they can offer. But somebody who may be a bit of a perfectionist, we have number 9, so this could be somebody who is going to be very hardworking or wanting perfection, especially when it comes to emotional connections, because we have water energy. So the water is related to our emotions. Now, of course, this can be a water sign. Here we have fire and earth, so these can be the signs as well from the person. So with the next card, we have the 5 of branches. So for me, the Five of Branches is especially related to competition, tension. So that can also be how things may go maybe in that relationship afterward, especially because I think one of you is a perfectionist, which means this can create tension over time in a relationship or connection, because they may expect you to be a certain way, expect you to say certain things, expect you to act a certain way. So just saying, I think in the beginning, communication is going to be important and needed for you to not have too high expectations or idealistic vision of the person and just be disappointed afterward, because you may just recognize, oh, well, you're just human, right? But yeah, just saying, this can be some of this. And this can also be related to competition, by the way. That can also be the case. So that can be that in the beginning, one of you may feel like I'm not good enough, or they may compete against themselves, or, you know, I don't know, there is probably some tension, and maybe this tension you're creating. Maybe this is you actually kind of picturing the worst case scenario or the worst type of person in front of you, but really this person is a king or a queen. So you're just, I think, stuck in your mind or stuck in the way because you have been experiencing probably past connections, or you've been shown that around you, and you kind of associated maybe relationships or love to be complicated, or to be, you know, I need to win this person, I need to compete, I need to be better than every girl so this person can see me. Nope. Just be yourself, otherwise you are the one creating that obstacle. You are the one creating that tension and resistance, and you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. You want to accompany yourself to win this person, right? So do this, but don't stop yourself. And 5, because you can see 5 here in the card, this talks about change, creation, and magic. So what you want to create is instead an open door. Is instead this person only seeing you and only valuing you because, I mean, you're the right? Right? I mean, it's for sure. So really see that this person is just as invested as you. It's just as desiring as you are towards him or her, really. So just see what you can do instead. What is the best reality you can be creating, because you have to be aware all that we think about, all that we create in our minds and what we believe, this is what we create in our lives. This is what we attract. Your vibe, your mental program, your thoughts or energy, they travel out of you. And everything that is coming back is a mirror. So of course you don't want to think this way. You don't want to see competition or third-party situations, or this girl is better than me. Nope, really, because like I said, this is just in your head. And if this is in your head, you can send the script to the universe and then create that reality. So instead, create and attract the best version of somebody, because yes, we manifest a certain version of somebody. For example, and I'm sure you experienced that before a lot of the time. Let's say you are expecting a text from somebody, but in your mind, you convince yourself, you know what, he or she is never going to respond to me. I have no chance. No, I'm not good enough. What? Of course you are enough. Of course this person wants to text you every single time. Okay? Create this reality, and for this, you don't want this. No competition, no obstacle. Everything is working out, best case scenario, okay? And I'm sure you heard this before. Thank you, Ether, for this wonderful mantra. But yes, definitely. So, after passing that challenge or that test from the universe, because that can also be a test, if that resistance is a pattern, if you see there's always some type of challenge or just some resistance with somebody, that can be your guides, because they want you not to trust them, but trust yourself, trust your story, trust your power to manifest anyone into your life, which is the best version they can idealistically be. But you have to believe first. You have to see that potential of you attracting a queen, a king, not a fool, not a player. Okay? So that is, again, showing you if you're attracting a prisoner, or if you just are the prisoner right now, you're attracting this. And that can also be imprisoning yourself with a mindset, with limiting beliefs, with the way you may picture women or men, and that programming, that vision, that picture you paint about themselves, you attract. Is it really what you want? I'm going to answer for yourself, no. What you want is a healthy relationship, healthy connection. Somebody who is going to be here for you, not because they are a prisoner, not because they're suffocating or trying to fit your environment, but they're stuck there and it's very difficult. You know, the one who is diving deep in the water is not supposed to overstay there. No, you explore, you have fun, you see the fishes all around, you enjoy the ocean, and then you go back. So that's also telling you, if somebody has to adapt to you in a way that's suffocating and pressuring, this person is going to drown. This person is just going to feel very out of place. So keep that in mind. Let's see more hints. I guess that's I have to be the mom for this group, but I mean the mom. I'm here with you guys. You know, it's not because I'm telling you what's best for you that I'm there. I still learn myself. So yeah, I'm mothering myself at the same time with that divine flow. So let's see what's next for you and what you can expect in this relationship with this person. Okay, so the first is, okay, I like that. So we have earthy spirituality, and we had earth sign with the stone, which is the pentacles. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to talk about the king, but the king is going to be very valuable, or that is someone you value. Somebody who's going to be very generous, valuable, who is just, you know, that spark, that diamond in the sea, let's say, or like the little thing in the sea that's like a treasure you want to open. So just saying. So earthy spirituality, community and ocean conversation. So conversation, and we talked about this in the beginning with the blue color, is going to be very important in that relationship. Here you can see a mom. It's funny because like I said, I'm mothering myself, guys, and here we have the mom popping. So it can be the perfect mom, it can be the perfect queen, or they can also be the perfect dad, for example. So if you want to also, 29 can also be an age, a date, something important. And here we have 22. But like I said, conversation is going to be important. Mother, father type of energy. There's also this protective energy. Even with the way she's putting the fin on top, I guess that's also somebody who may just act like that around you or want you to feel this way when being around you. And we have community, so that can also be somebody in your community or is around you. That can be, for example, somebody studying with you, a friend. That can be somebody as, I don't know, from the same community, if you two do yoga, for example. You see, so there's some connection or some type of activity or community online, could be, and boom, like for example, it can be from the crystal soul family, and then, you know, you may connect a certain way, and boom. Okay, so here we have divine sensuality. So making love and erotica. So love, but especially physical attraction and physical, that physical passion is going to be strong. So also with divine sensuality, I think that talks about soul-to-soul attraction and sensuality. So that can also be feeling that desire because you can really connect and tap into each other's energy. Not just because you two look good, it's going to be beyond it, of course. Even the red color, it represents that root chakra, passion, activation. But also this talks to me about creation in the 3D. So this is you manifesting this person in your life because now you are, I believe, tapping into the energy and understanding you can attract somebody now. And I'm sure this is because you're ready, because you honor yourself, because you've been taking some time to heal yourself and to be ready to attract a king and a queen, because you've been liberating yourself enough from these blocks or limiting beliefs. And now that change is manifesting that opportunity and this beautiful relationship. It's funny because this talks about intimacy, right? And here we have pregnancy. So if you don't want to be pregnant, be very careful. You can be very fertile these days. So stay safe and protected. But if you want to be a mom, a really good plus here. And of course, you know, this fertility doesn't have to be just baby. This can also be fertility between you two. So that relationship growing, developing with time. So let's see qualities and traits from the person. So we have distant, so they can be a bit cold in the beginning, or you can be the one who plays distant in the beginning. Here we have the transportation, so that can also be somebody you meet maybe in the bus, the train, the subway, I don't know, on the road, who knows. But definitely, I think that's also somebody who is on the go related to relationship. That means if you're the right passenger, if you're the one they see exploring with life, with you together, that will work. But if I don't know, if you are playing distant, or if you just feel like there's no real connection, or they feel it, it may not really work too long. But here you could see mother type of figure and father. So I guess that's the potential. If you two just click and open up and just surrender to each other, this is gonna be the most beautiful relationship. So it's too much. Let's see one more quality or trait from the person. This one popped 2 times, so I'm going to take it. We have tactile. And honestly, with divine sensuality, that's also what you could see. You know, this intimacy is going to be very important. That may also be the big thing in that relationship. The fact that you can just surrender, trust, and just appreciate that physical connection. So now let's see some hints related. I'll take this one, I guess. So places where you can be meeting the one, or maybe where this person lives, or where you live. So here we have a waterfall. And for me, the waterfall talks about abundance, and we saw that king. You know, the King of Pentacles especially shows a figure, that I was about to say, but a man, let's say, or women, which is very, very abundant, you know, rolling on gold, pretty much. So that can also be the way their finances or the way their future is going to be very abundant. They're going to be very generous with it as well, because that's a return. Everything is flowing. And here we have the mountains. So that talks about someone who is going to be very, very grounded and grounding. So let's see one more place. And here we have the bridge. And the bridge for me represents meeting each other halfway. And that's how a relationship works. You cannot expect somebody to do everything for you without doing anything for them. So there's a part of exchange and effort that is coming from you two, and not just one person, you know, doing all the job, or just meeting them in a certain way that's like, okay, I do all of this because you're not able to just step once in my direction. No. This is a mutual effort, and it has to be. So this way you can meet each other halfway. Always keep that in mind. And if the person is not able to give you that, they're lost. Just return back and meet somebody who can do that for you. But do not force it. Never do that. Never ask somebody to do the work. Never ask somebody to be the person you want them to be if this is not even them wanting that, okay? Of course, in the beginning, I'm not saying you have to expect them to be perfect. Communication may just allow you to improve and evolve and give to each other a bit more with more respect and more abundantly. But if this is just not natural, and if you see that with time, nothing is really improving, not the one I'm talking about here, because that's somebody who is invested, that's somebody who wants to meet you halfway. Here we have the reflection as well. So this could be somebody who is reflecting a lot about yourself. Of course, that can be somebody who lives next to mountains, a waterfall, a lake, because these are the scenes you can see. We have autumn season as well appearing here, so that can also be an important season for you guys. Or could be the birthday month as well. So let's see a couple cards now and what you can expect in this loving relationship. All that you need to know about this future person. Okay. I miss you so much is the first one, the first card. And then we have just trust me. There's also when I look at the man, this desire to be connecting with you and for you to actually be welcoming of that, like just trust me, I can make that happen. And I miss you so much. It's like I feel like when there's some separation or when you don't talk too much, there will be this sense of like, wow, I'm really missing a part of what makes me happy during the day. So that can also be why this person may be very demanding or ask you to give more, or you may be the one. It depends, but yeah. So let's see the messages now. Okay, they came really fast. I'll come back, give me some time. Okay, so that can be why. That can be why some of you, one of you is missing the other person. So could be that one of you needs some time to process something, but they'll come back. Just be patient. Let me be your man. Okay. Just trust me. Let me be your man. I'll come back. I don't know. I miss you. Calm down. Just saying. I feel like that's I don't know, because I was eating it while saying these words. I guess that's gonna be a call or a text. At least I interpret that this way. So expect to receive something from the person. Alright. So I'm gonna be taking the tiny messages now. Just putting this on the side. So let's see the messages. And of course, they can be from the person, from your guides, from your higher self. You'll see and you'll know. Distance gives us reasons to love harder. I mean, you could see that. I'll come back, give me some time. So distance gives us reason to love harder. The grass is greener where you water it. Yes. You're the best thing I never planned. You're overthinking again. You got this. Oh my goodness. So these are the messages. You can be overthinking a situation, overthinking that they're not good enough, or there's competition, there's another girl, there's another guy, whatever. Okay, but just trust. So let's see where the zodiac grade right now. What is the zodiac of the person? Alright, so we have Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and Cancer. So these are the signs, of course, can be beyond it. And here we had earth, fire, and water signs. So these can also be implemented. So this is it. I'm going to be now continuing with the other techniques. Let's go. So Palma 2, before I start, I'm saying 111 on the microphone. So this could be a sign for you. Let's see now some letters and words. Okay, so we only have... I heard around when I saw this. I don't know. We have ran as well. Which is in reverse. That can be rare. Somebody who is rare. 111, 111. Can you see this? I don't know, but if you see anything else, you can also write it down in the comments to help other people. I kind of want to pick more because I want some words. So hopefully I'll pick some. Oh my god, I saw the ever running away from my fingers. So we have live, think, oops, and day. This one was ing, so I thought this could be the message. So could be somebody who is thinking about you during the day. Live can be a live stream as well. TE. This terrasse in French means I'm not sure how you call it in English actually, but can be, the place you drink a coffee outside. That's called a terrasse in French. So just saying. Tuna. Could also be some sushi, tuna, fish, maybe somebody who is vegetarian. And we have rare now appearing fully. Okay, so let's see with the charms. Some more letters, P, N, A, Z. Alright, so with the sun, I'm seeing two suns actually, shining so bright. Somebody's going to be very warm, like very positive, uplifting your mood. They have this grounding and muscular, strong muscular energy because they are adapting, they're growing beautifully. They've been through a lot of challenges, and that's why they want to be shining now and only reaching for and welcoming what is best for them. But with this, I'm seeing this as a hint for you to receive the person you've been calling for and wanting to be with. I love my soldier. So it could be a warrior or it could be a soldier. The monkey is a thinker, and we had think. So could also be telling you to think of a strategy to be reaching out for this person, but have faith in this relationship. This will work. Adapt to it as well with the lizard. Stick to it. Sticking to, they stick to the wall to go up. So that can be the message. Let's continue now with the stickers. It's like fighting, you can do it, right? Lucky done it, so feeling lucky. We have the dancer, so it could be a dancer or somebody who is working on their balance. Could be that you're sad or there's some situation which is making the both of you or one of you sad. With this ink appearing here, is it I thought of a camera, but I'm not too sure. But with the ink, I see this as writing to each other, maybe going for a drink. And with the angel, I feel like this relationship is meant to happen. This is divinely supported. And good things take time, so be patient. I know this may be getting on your nerves, but keep on going. It's kind of like this energy. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome this beautiful love in person. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. Bye-bye. So pile number 3, let's see who is coming your way, who is meant to be your lover. So first of all, as above, so below is what I heard with the triangles up and down. So I guess that's the code for you as a message. But here you have love, the heart starting to appear. I feel that's also a process. Before love being completed or entering fully, it will be a process. So showing that you are invested, but also receiving from the person is going to be a big hint that you two are ready for this relationship. With the hug right here, this is a hug where, the other person doesn't have to hug you back. So I guess that's going to be this way in the relationship in the beginning, because I feel like one of you is going to be more invested, especially the feminine appearing here, and the other one is going to be more of the receiver, because maybe they are not now ready to give, or they may not give as much as you do. But this will be a process, okay? So just trust. This is just the beginning. So let's see with the next card. Yes, this is just the beginning. Just be ready. So the first one is the star. So star talks about dreams, hopes coming true. Anything that you picture being possible, it will come. This will be the star shining at distance. This will be the hope shining at a distance. So anything that you picture for you that's possible, it will be possible, and this will be popping in your reality. Now the star. The starfish talks about success sticking to you, but that can also be, because that's a love reading, that person sticking to you. Meaning even if you have arguments, even if this is difficult, even if one of you is more invested, I'm gonna stick to you. I'm kind of getting that Cancer type of energy, if I'm being honest. But the star represents Aquarius. So that can also be Aquarius. Let me see. What other signs? We have here fire sign, and here I see earth, the star again. So Aquarius and fire, especially these signs. Of course, we'll see with the zodiac grid afterward, but definitely these signs are popping especially. Now for the star, of course, this can be a star. This can be someone you see as a person who is shining, a person who has a lot to give, a person who is successful, a person who has so much to deliver and to share to the world. And that may be inspiring for you. So you can be seeing this person as a big inspiration, or just someone who is just ruling their success and you love that about them. There's also a sense of protection, with the way they appear. And I think this represents especially that feeling of feeling safe around the person. Yeah, but definitely somebody who may experience a lot of success or just be seen by a lot of people. They may have a community or maybe fans. What else am I seeing? I heard performing, so that can be a performer. Of course, this has to be something realistic. Don't think, some big idols may be the one for you. I think that somebody, or of course, is shining and they can have an impact. I'm not saying dating an idol is not possible. It is possible, of course. Now, this may not be for everybody. You see what I mean? So just, if this is possible, and if you know you can manifest this, if you know this is possible, if you know this is, for example, rather a soulmate or somebody in your star family, soul family, yes, and I'm saying star family as star seeds, just to point that out. Alright, so the Seven of Branches. So the Seven of Branches can talk about some tension. This can talk about competition as well. So I know this person is shining so bright, so of course they may attract a lot of people. But the thing is, they want to settle down with you. Why? Because you can see the home. And this is because you feel like home. Their star, their inner soul, their being is just wanting to now stick to you, with the starfish. So that's representing this attachment. And even with the cords, my voice, even with the cords, you can see this attachment. And the cords, as you may know, if you picture this as spiritual cords, spiritual ties, or energetic cords, they are cords activated and activating when you tap into someone's energy. So that can be if you want to send love to them, then your cord from your heart chakra is now activating and actually spreading or sharing that connection. If you want to send a telepathic message now, then the cord from your third eye is activating, or the crown. It depends where you send that energy, but anything is activating with intentions. So you can be using these cords, and if you don't know about them, I think it is very, very just very entertaining and very interesting to take a look at them, so you can use them in your advantage to be connecting with anyone or anything, because that can also be creating energetic links with an object. Let's say you are looking for your phone, or let's say you're wanting to connect with spirits. You can actually tap into these energies and connections and ask, and so you will receive. If you want to be tapping into these cords and connections, you can, and thanks to them, if they are of course welcoming the energy, they are receiving it and can transfer back that message. So be aware. And sometimes when you feel a certain way, or when you think something about a person, if you have a dream about a person, this can be a meaning or a message they are sending you through them. So through thoughts, through feelings, especially when it presents energy that's traveling. So of course, feelings, emotions, thoughts, even things we see around us, it can be actually a sign and not coincidence. But anyway, you will know. So for the next card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this talks about destiny. And I'm sure you know it's written in the stars. And I even have a reading about this topic, so maybe they are connected. But to me, this is about destiny for you. It is meant to happen. And this is because you know deep down this is possible, that it will be supported divinely. Here we have a compass. So the compass can be some direction. This can be some feeling deep down that's telling you there is somebody waiting for me, or I need to travel to a certain place because I feel the urge to do so. And that can be because you may encounter this person in this place. Even with the waves here, that can be talking about this person who is overseas. Of course, if this is a long distance relationship, but with the compass, that can fit. So let's see. There are 3 directions popping here. So one pointing to the moon. So reaching for the moon, maybe with this person. This is in between the star and the fire. So the fire talks about passion. For the star, we talked about this. And again, this one is pointing at the star. So I guess you two are pointing at each other. You want a passionate relationship. You want to be with somebody who can inspire yourself and who can really encourage yourself to awaken that star within you. Because, that star can be yourself. It doesn't have to be just a star around you. This can be somebody who, yes, is going to trigger that spark within, but that's because you are meant to be popular. Maybe you are meant to be seen. Maybe you are meant to be a star, become famous. And if this is what's calling you, that's also a hint for you to be then aligning and meeting this person, because that's part of your destiny. So when you align with your own mission, with your purpose, with what's important for you, you manifest this person and will feel at home with this person. Even with the waves here on the card, this talks about motion and movement. So this could be somebody who's going to make a move towards you, especially when the timing will be right. You have to be aware this relationship is part of destiny. And that means when we force things, when we force destiny or expect it to happen because this is written, but the timing is not right or we are not ready for this, it won't come. The flow has to be effortless for this to happen. So let's see what this deck now. So what you can expect in this loving relationship, all that we need to know. But so far, you can see the energy is very, very strong. You're attracting somebody who is, like I said, meant to be with you. There's part of destiny in this connection. But also the way you may encounter may be just a bit magical and miracle, like a miracle. Song of the Siren, and we talked about somebody who is popular. So I don't know, but I feel maybe the star is in the music industry, or maybe this person has a beautiful voice or is a beautiful messenger. So Song of the Siren, the call. Hello? I don't know, but I feel like maybe this person may give you a call. Or this could also be a calling to be with this person. So mourning, that can also be, manifesting this person using spells, voice, and to acknowledge. So it could be, like I said, having a beautiful voice or speaking your truth with your, with your mission, maybe your talent. And this can be coming from you. If you have a beautiful voice, if you want to be in the music industry, that can also be how, things may just unfold naturally, or maybe this is what this person may really like about yourself. And here we have water flight. So heaviness, lift, burden are cast away, and weightlessness. I love that burdens are cast away, because that shows, because you're taking a new direction with your own self, with your self-development, with your healing process as well. You are now being freed enough to be now in a relationship. So welcome that flow, because this will really take away all the heaviness, take away any burden, take away any fear or any, unsolved business that may have happened before. And now you can be free enough to be with this person. So if you feel you still have a lot to heal, if you feel you need to take some time for yourself, take it. But take it now, because you are now going to be pushed and presented to this person, which is a star, which is beautiful. And, for this to be happening, I think this is about you. This is about you being ready. This is about you welcoming that. This is about you just welcoming it and being ready for that love. Because if you're not ready for this, subconsciously you push it away. You tell the universe, no, thank you. So be ready before receiving. So let's see traits and personal information about the person. So that can also be the personality of the person. Okay, I'll take these two. Considerate. Somebody is going to be very attentive to you. And here we have warm. So that warmth, and you can see, because they are attentive, because they want the best for you, they're gonna show that with, situations, words, attention, with the way they actually touch you, all of this. Now let's see some places, and these places can be hints related to where this person lives, or where you live, where you can be encountering this person as well. But I love that with that part of destiny and your guides, I believe, are wanting you to heal. This is allowing yourself to just welcome that relationship, because they want the best for you too, and they want this to happen. So of course they're gonna help you to be feeling good before being with a person. So let's see more places. The first one is a garden. So that can also be somebody who's going to pay attention to flowers, maybe check their meanings or buy you flowers with meaning. But flowers, so flower boy, flower girl, can be somebody who is blooming beautifully, somebody who is growing beautifully. And this can also be what inspires yourself from them. Okay, so we have this bottle, which is a desert. It's funny because we have this, blooming garden. I mean, that's not sure how we call it in English. Une serre in French. What is this here doing? But yeah, so I think that talks about that duality, maybe. Or maybe they are blooming beautifully because they've been experiencing that, that challenging environment. And the cactus talks about adaptability. Could also be the desert area where you live, and maybe you live more in a place where it's flowery, very green. Now let's see couple cards. So what you can expect in this relationship, what will come for you too. I want to go back to you is the card. And I think that's on a soul level, if I'm being honest, because we talked about star seeds, star relationship, or soul, destiny. I think this compass is a compass or direction from the soul, and you just want to go back to them because your soul is craving for them. So it could be a soulmate, twin soul, counterpart, whatever. Whatever, right? But there's some attraction because your soul may be craving or calling for this person. I'm losing patience. Okay. Calm down, relax, chill. But definitely, you can see, I want to go back to you and I'm losing patience because I want you. I want to be with you right now. Okay, so just be available, be here. I don't know. So maybe this is actually that frustration which is coming from you, but it could be the frustration which is coming from the person as well. Now let's see more messages from the person, what this person wants to say to you. So we can get more info, but right here you can see already. You heard a knock from spirit, like, yes, yes, we see it. Okay, so let's see messages from this person. Okay, I'll take the two which are facing me. So we have, I'm yours if you want me. I'm yours if you want me, and I'm sorry. So I don't know. Maybe something happened, or maybe they feel sorry because they're not with you yet, but they really want that, I think. Or maybe you're the one who is really desiring this relationship and waiting impatiently for this one to come. And I'm seeing 1-1 on the microphone. So yeah, that's that new flow, a new beginning. But also number 1 is about newness, like that creation, that start. So, oops. I'm going to be using some tiny messages now to see the messages. So maybe from the person, that can also be from your guides, higher self. Let's see. You are not alone. You're not alone. I have the power to create the life I desire. Yes, you do. Work hard, be humble. I think that's also what this person wants you to do, or maybe what they are doing. Like, they're really working hard, but they stay humble even though they're shining so bright. You are very important to me. So cute. Whoops. This escaped me. It's like it wants to go your way. So let's see now, with the zodiac grids, what is the zodiac of the person? Okay, so we have Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and Aquarius. And for the next, the cards I talked about, I forgot. So branch is fire sign, the star Aquarius, and it popped here. And fire earth signs. So these can be a plus for you guys. So this is it. I'm going to be now continuing with the other techniques. Let's go. So Palma 3, let's see the messages with letters and words. Okay, we have go, wow. Go, wow, want, when? Oh, go when. Maybe when you want something, go get it as well. Want, go. Flower. Isn't it in this group that we saw the flowers? Yes. So could be a hint that love is about to bloom, but also flowers may be very important. Day? I don't know, die? But not die like death. No, it's more like, I don't know, maybe talking during the day. I don't know, could be somebody with texting you during the day. Maybe when can be talking about in one day or in few days. We have 2, 1, 1, so that can be in 2 days, that can be in 1 day, that can be in 11 day. 201, I don't know, 211 days, I don't know, or 201 could be, but this can be hints. These can be hints. Let's continue with the charms. This one popped and bounced. We have sing, so it could be a singer. I love my soldier, so it could be a warrior, a strong person. A, N. I'm getting dance as well, could be a dancer. It's funny because I said die and here we have this skeleton, so I'm not sure if this is, I don't know, some type of ending in a relationship, because when I look at this I think of, the card with death, which is a transition, leaving something that is dead, that's not working, to actually welcome something that can be working with time, but it needs investment. You need to work on this, shopping routes, keep on working. The 2 keys, so this is about destiny. You saw that written in the stars, everything, love, somebody who is shining, it's so connected. And this, again, the starfish. This talks about intuition, so trust your intuition when meeting the one. As for the feather, this is about your passion and desires. Autumn season can be an important season. It could be a birthday season. Love and the arrow, so it's like Cupid is helping this to manifest. And the queen or princess. So it could be somebody who's going to treat you like a king, a prince, or like a princess, or a queen. But definitely there's so much respect towards each other and desire to be with each other. So let's continue with the stickers. Okay, so this one. The van, so this could be a travel. We have 11. So it could be, maybe you see 1111 as a wish coming true on the clock. This talks about somebody who is a big dreamer, always their heads in the clouds. I think of you. Romance, ooh, okay. Yum, so maybe going for a date, a dinner together. This is for me announcing a new love. Yeah, someone who's just for you. Just for you. But new love, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So cup, water energy, sword is air energy, and we have number 1 appearing here. And it's like something that you are holding, that's your destiny. But also, I believe you've been seeing this, these tower readings announcing this person or announcing a certain person. I'm saying 444 while saying this. So yes, this is divine. You are more than what you have become, from the Lion King. Could also be Disney meaning or some hint. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome this beautiful energy in person, and if you're new here, make sure to join a beautiful family and subscribe down below, and I will see you on my next reading.